I was 18 years old when I went down to Dublin with a fistful of money, the cartload of dreams. Take your time, said me father, stop rushing like hell, and remember all's not what it seems to be. All those fellas who'd cut you for the coat on your back, all that watch that you got from your mother. So take care, me young bucko, mind yourself well, and would you give this here note to me brother? At the time Uncle Benji was a policeman in Brooklyn, and my father the youngest looked after the farm, till a phone call from America said send the lad over, and the old fella said 'twouldn't do any harm. For I've spent my life working this dirty old ground for a few pints of porter and the smell of a pound. Sure, maybe there's something you'll learn or you'll see, and you can bring it back home, make it easier on me. So I landed at Kennedy, and a big yellow taxi carried me and me bags through the streets under the rain. While my poor heart was thumping around with excitement, and I hardly even heard what the driver was saying. Came in the short parkway through the flatlands of Brooklyn to my uncle's apartment on East 53rd. I was feeling so happy, I was humming the song, and I sang, "You're as free as a bird." Well, to shorten the story, what I found out that day was that Benji got shot down in an uptown foray. While I was flying my way to New York, poor Benji was lying in a cold city morgue. Well, I called up my old fella, told him the news. I could tell he could hardly stand up in his shoes. He wept as he told me, go ahead with the plan, not to forget, be a proud Irish man. So I went up to Nellie's beside Fordham Road. I started to learn about lifting below, but the heaviest thing that I carried that year was the bittersweet thoughts of my hometown so dear. I went home that December 'cause my old fella died. I had to borrow the money from a fella on the side. All the bright flowers and grass couldn't hide the poor wasted face of my father. I sold off the farmyard for what it was worth, and into me bag stuck a handful of earth. Then I boarded a train and I caught me a plane, and I found myself back in the US again. It's been 22 years since I set foot in Dublin. My kids know to use the correct knife and fork, but I'll never forget the green grass and the rivers as I keep law and order in the streets of New